No, I'm not muted. Can you hear me again?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. All right. Well, got to get shifted here. Whoop, that. Whoop.
Gosh.
Okay, let's see.
This will be the Christmas episode. Are
Yeah,
we
this will be
just
the
going to
Christmas
do a happy
episode.
holidays, keep it short, or
Something like that. I mean, yeah, because this guy totally apparently did not show up at all. So, okay. Which is, I'm so glad that I was rushing to get that done and get myself centered a little bit better here and do that. So, yeah. At some point, I got to get like, she's got some stuff. So I'm going to hopefully get some like consistent lighting going and some stuff like that yeah, if you've got it.
if we get back to
Okay.
where we can do this after 5. Now I know with you shifting to mornings that might work better, but
Mhm.
after 5 I'm at the house and I can be on the microphone and everything. But
Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, 5 means it's going to be 11 o'clock at night for us, basically. So we'll see if that's going to work. I don't, probably not. I will be a little too, like, that will be about the time I'm coming in from my night, probably. So it will be a little bit more interesting as we do those things. But yeah, we're trying to get it because, like, she's got to get, yeah, she gripes at me, but she's got to get our other podcast going. We've got a couple recordings, but we need to like
I
slap through
wondered
a couple
about
of
that. I
those.
didn't know. I hadn't seen anything on that, so I don't know if you guys had abandoned that or
It's sitting there. It's like, but we've got other stuff, but it's like, yeah, we got to start. We got to do a lot of recordings on those. And then once we get going, we'll be doing it, I guess, every day, doing regular stuff, or not every day, but every week we'll have a couple episodes. We'll see how that goes. We've got some good stuff. It's just getting it all together and yeah, moving stuff every day and things like that makes it tough to set up like a place to do recordings and such. But we'll see how this one goes. So yeah, we'll just dive right into the whole Christmassy thing and see how we're feeling about it. Let me do it this way. So I'm a little bit like that. I'll change my size a little bit here. So I guess I could do this. Screw it. I'll do that one. Okay. 3, 2. Well, hello and Merry Christmas. Welcome back. We are continuing actually not, we're not continuing our season. We're continuing our holiday season right now, one of our holiday specials, as we do every year. But first, we are building better developers, the Developreneur podcast. I am Rob Broadhead, one of the founders of Developreneur, also the founder of RB Consulting, where we help you do business better. We assess your business, help you build a roadmap for success. Good thing, bad thing in this holiday season. A good thing is that I am wrapping up a year. This has been a very busy year, lots of stuff going on. As we speak, I am not even on the continent. I am like hanging out and having a good old time, enjoying a like mini vacation before I go on a like digital nomad tour for quite a while. Hopefully, as I was just talking in the pre-show here a little bit, Roaming with Robily will have like lots of cool stuff out there. And we've got all kinds of our things being shared as far as what we're doing and where we're going. Really, this has like been a fun time. So it's the good thing is like building up to this and all the new toys and figuring out how to like be a digital nomad and how to like take all of my stuff to a very small amount. Bad thing is that it has also been very taxing. It is very difficult to be like, to have all of these cool toys and say, well, these are the ones that I really need to take. Those aren't as cool. Things like just like, having an emotional support, DS that happens to be sitting over there that you now no longer have with you, things of that nature. So that has been a fun year. It's been a productive year, and I'm really looking forward to 2026 because also we've got a lot of cool episodes with my co-host who is now going to introduce himself.
Hey everyone, my name is Michael Malash. I'm one of the co-founders of Developreneur, Building Better Developers. I'm also the founder of Envision QA, where we work with companies who are tired of software that is holding them back. We build and test tools tailored to your needs so that your software can run smoother, scale easier, and stop wasting your time, especially when the tech doesn't work. So check us out at envisionqa.com. Good thing, bad thing. I'll start with the bad thing. I still got to come up with a better slogan than that because I still am fighting with my But anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. It's that time of year again. Jingle bells, frosty, hot chocolate, and lots of sweets and good cooking. And oh, I'm so happy to just kick back today. Looks like it's going to be a cold one again, and get the digital fireplace going, or our electric fireplace if we still have power.
So yeah, so the gift Michael's going to give me in the year ahead is he's going to wrap that. He's going to take that little intro and crank it down to like 5 seconds or something like that. So we've been trying. That's one of the things we've done this year. Our gift to you is we're trying to get some of uh, the self promotional stuff and things like that we should do because we were working on our business as well, but also to make that like easier so that you guys can dive in and get to the core content. The core content today being Merry Christmas. Enjoy whether whether you celebrate it or not. If you're, I think most of the places in the world, at least today is a holiday of some sort or another. So you get to chill out, hang out, do what you do best. Whether you go out and eat Mexican today or China, I guess it's Chinese is what it's the big thing is you eat Chinese on Christmas, whether you're a big fan of like hanging out with your family, whether you're watching movies of any sort, whether you're into, I don't know, horror movies all the way to like, Christmas movies. Big difference between like Elf, the Christmas movie, and some of the horror movies. I can't remember what's the gnome or whatever the little guy is, the dwarf, Leprechaun. That was it, the old Leprechaun movies. Enjoy a little bit of time off. If nothing else, it is towards the end of the year. And yeah, it's depending on where you're at, you may be very much a love the holiday season, stuff like that. Maybe you don't. One of the things that I've actually lived both of those lives in my lifetime. There was a period where I was just like, wasn't that big a deal, don't care that much. And have also been many years where I'm like, it's like a great time where I've got like the Christmas music. Like now I've got like Christmas music going all the time and always enjoyed setting up the house and doing all that kind of stuff. But I did always find that this time of year was really good for productivity because you have people on holiday, you have people away, you have all these things going on. So now you don't have as many people distracting you from getting things done. So hopefully that means that you've been able to get your job done. So now you can take a day off and go like, as I've done many years, try to like at least spend a little time to actually go play like my favorite game that just came out or something like that, or go catch up on, a Netflix movie or show that I needed to binge that I wanted to catch up on. This is really a great time to be alive. We've got so many things that are out there. We have so many fun distractions. Like take a little time and allow yourself to be distracted. I think what I want to talk a little bit about is like favorite, like, Christmas Day kinds of things from the past. And just sort of we could reminisce a little bit as we take a few minutes of your time. Thank you for being there, for being here. I will actually, I guess I'll add two. One thing is, and I think Michael's maybe even a little frustrated with these kind of things. Is like I do holiday specials. It's like the thing I've said. Like I got the gobble and the Christmas thing years and years ago, and I'm like, those are the marks of like it's now holiday season. It helps remind me that we are in that season as we're doing the podcast. But from a Christmas day, like my favorite, I've had a couple of Christmas days where we got up, do the gift because we'd always do gifts on Christmas morning. You do that kind of stuff. You get everybody up, have a big honking breakfast, all kinds of stuff. It's like you just like get all of the breakfasty foods and stuff like that. Have a nice big breakfast. And then you basically are comatose for the next 5 or 6 hours where we're like listening to music, watching a little bit of, usually there'd be like maybe a movie on in the background, but usually because I've always had gamers in my family, there were games that were running for like the next 3 days straight, or somebody was always like playing whatever they got for Christmas. Those are great memories, is just being able to like, and realize they have nothing to do with work, nothing to do with like whatever my job was or anything like that. But it's actually just going out and just actually enjoying life for a little bit. So those are a couple of things I was going to throw out. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, my big thing today is, it's family day. So we're going to spend a lot of time together as a family. Yes, there'll be some game time because my wife's going to end up watching some football games I don't want to watch, which is fine because that's when I'll turn on Pokemon and play on my Pokemon ZA and maybe do some shiny Pokemon hunt. Food, we're probably going to cook the night before. We cooked last night, Christmas Eve, and we eat all night long, and then we have leftover. And so Christmas Day tends to be more like sandwiches, just kicking back, relaxing, sleeping in. Since the kids are no longer living with us, they'll come over probably later this afternoon, and we'll open up gifts, and then probably have some more food, and then just sit back and relax and have a nice quiet day.
It is nice to do that occasionally. Yeah, the food we mentioned a lot. Years ago, I managed to slowly move my annual physical checkup kind of thing. Started like it was right before Thanksgiving. The next thing I know, it was right after Thanksgiving, and then right around like for quite a while. So I finally had to like just not go on time so that I could shift it outside of the holiday seasons. Because every time I'd be doing really good, and then I hit the holidays, and it's like everything goes through because I don't eat near as good. I have like the greasier foods. I have a lot of sweets. I gain a lot of weight. I don't exercise enough. I drink and like all the things that are not good for you physically. And to do that and then jump into have a doctor to look at you and say, "Wow, you really are not in good shape." It's like I need to get away from it. So
you need to move that to June like I did.
Yeah, exactly. I need to get it like right when I'm in the peak form. So like, that's great. And the first time I moved off of it, it was like, I'm like, wow, you lost like whatever it was, 7 or 8 pounds from the last time. I'm like, yeah, it's funny how you do that when you're not right at the end of like having a big old turkey feast and stuff like that. And that is like but that's part of the thing is like enjoying just like the leftovers are great because you don't have to cook again for a couple of days. You cook and cook and cook, and it's like a big family event. And then you're just like, okay, now we just like nibble for the next, we snack for days. We have like turkey sandwiches or whatever we got left over, and just have a good old time and enjoy it for a little bit and appreciate the holidays.
And you're in London right now, aren't you?
Yep. So time shifted and everything. So it's going to be a whole different experience as I go into 2026. As I'm wrapping up the year, London for Christmas, Lisbon for New Year's, and then starting Portugal for the first few months of 2026. And then we will see where we go there. But already looking at being in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day, some things like that are like, hey, we're going to try some of these things out and explore some of the areas of the world that we haven't explored. And I would say that we're done with Nashville, but Nashville changes so much. We could keep exploring Nashville for the rest of our lives. It feels like because I don't know how many places we've been to that now have been replaced with something else or gotten moved or there's new stuff. So yeah, there's lots of life out there to live. So we're going to do it in 2026, and hopefully you guys are doing the same. Closing thoughts as we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, and we will talk to you soon.
So for those of you guys hanging out on the YouTube channel, sorry, no bonus material because we're going to go celebrate and we're hoping you do the same. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for yet another year as we look at the New Year's special will be coming up here soon enough. And we'll talk a little bit more about like planning for the year ahead. But until then, like have some like kickback, have some eggnog or whatever it is, a good, nice meal, maybe a little nap, watch a couple movies, chill out, and take care of yourself. So go out there and have yourself a great day, a great week, a great end of the year, and we will talk to you next time.